General Hospital spoilers tease that the death of legendary actress Leslie Charleson, who portrayed Monica on General Hospital, has created a new obsession not only for fans but also deeply impacted the show's storyline. Her passing marks not only a huge artistic loss but also pushes the story of Jason and Drew into an emotional turning point. In the latest developments, both Jason and Drew receive the news of Monica's death, forcing them to face a storm of emotions and responsibilities. Monica, as the heart and soul of the Quartermaine family, was always the one to heal rifts and keep everyone close. Her death leaves a massive void in the family, pushing Jason and Drew into a situation where they must confront lingering secrets and responsibilities. This news not only evokes personal pain but also adds new pressures as both men must take on Monica's legacy, from family assets to the responsibilities with the underworld forces in Port Charles. This event raises new questions about how Jason and Drew will handle the situation. Jason, with his strong protective instincts for the family, might feel pressured to take on the responsibilities Monica left behind, while Drew, with his more complicated relationship with the Quartermaines, might struggle to find his place. The grief of loss stirs up old memories and emotions, pushing both men into a position of confronting the past and making tough choices for the future. Leslie Charleson's death is not only a tragic real-life event but also a powerful catalyst in General Hospital's plot. The coming events promise a whirlwind of emotions, conflicts, and major shifts in how Jason, Drew, and the Quartermaine family face life after this loss. Will they be able to overcome the pain and continue Monica's legacy, or will the loss push the family into a new spiral of chaos and division? These questions are set to create emotionally charged and dramatic moments in Port Charles. In her final days, Monica expressed her deep affection for Jason, a love and trust she wanted to imprint before leaving this world. This act not only left a profound impression on Jason but also opens up a series of complex, haunting emotions within him. When Jason receives Monica's final letter, containing her deepest thoughts and wishes, he is more than ever aware of the bond and expectations she had for him throughout the years. The letter, not just a farewell, but also a bridge between Jason's past and future, is filled with Monica's pride in him, reminding him of the strength within him and entrusting him with a great responsibility, taking over the Quartermaine family's legacy. What shocks Jason even more is that the letter is accompanied by Monica's will, a document not only dividing assets but also revealing her deep desires for the family's future and Jason's role in it. Monica's will places Jason at the center, not just in terms of family responsibility but in guiding his own future path. This forces him to adjust and confront deep emotions he has always tried to suppress. By doing this, Monica seems to want Jason to understand that he's not just a part of the family but the one to carry the future of the Quartermaine bloodline. However, this transition also stirs up new tensions. Jason, who is used to living independently and facing dangerous battles, now has to cope with the pressures of family responsibility. At the same time, Monica's choice to make Jason the official heir inevitably creates rivalry and conflict with other family members, who may not agree with this decision. This story not only brings a great shock to Jason but also places him on a new journey, where he must confront tough choices, balancing loyalty to his family with his protective instincts. Will Jason be able to overcome these new haunting emotions and pressures to fulfill Monica's final wish, or will internal conflicts tear the Quartermaine family apart even more? The upcoming developments are sure to elevate Jason's story to new emotional and challenging heights. Jason has made a shocking decision. He no longer wants to be involved with the Quartermaine family. In a surprising move, Jason declares that he will donate Monica's entire estate to the hospital, an action that not only shakes the family but also places him at the center of new controversies. This decision not only reflects Jason's refusal to be tied to the Quartermaine family but also reflects his desire to start a new chapter in his life, entirely separate from his past. By choosing the hospital as the recipient of Monica's entire estate, Jason not only honors Monica and what she represented but also turns her assets into a tool to help the community. This move has sparked attention and debate in Port Charles, with some seeing it as a noble gesture, while others, especially the Quartermaine family members, feel hurt and betrayed by his decision. However, this event is just the tip of the iceberg. Jason is quietly establishing a new organization, believed to be aimed at protecting and supporting the vulnerable members of the Port Charles community. This organization, with Monica's assets as its foundation, not only allows Jason to distance himself from the Quartermaine family but also lets him build a legacy of his own, independent and personal. Jason's decision not only throws the Quartermaine family into chaos but also sparks larger conflicts. Some family members feel abandoned and angry that Monica's estate is not being used to strengthen the family, while others are concerned about the consequences this decision might have on the family's reputation. These internal tensions not only fracture Jason's relationship with the family but also push the Quartermaine family into a new cycle of instability. Meanwhile, Jason's bold decision also forces him to face significant challenges, from setting up his new organization to protecting it from rival forces. Will Jason overcome these difficulties to accomplish his goals, or will he be caught in unavoidable conflicts with his family and the underground forces in Port Charles? The upcoming developments promise to be full of drama as Jason reshapes his future and faces the consequences of his shocking decision. Drew is completely stunned by Jason's shocking decision to donate Monica's entire estate to the hospital. This not only surprises Drew but also creates a complex emotional storm, shaking the Quartermaine family in ways no one could have predicted. As someone who has had a tumultuous relationship with Jason and has always tried to integrate into the Quartermaine family, Drew feels completely left out of Monica's legacy. This event not only deeply wounds him but also places him in a difficult emotional and familial position. Drew had believed that, despite the complicated relationship between him and Jason, Monica had always been the mediator, the bridge for family bonds and unity between the two brothers. Her passing, combined with Jason's unexpected decision, makes Drew feel betrayed. Not only because he doesn't receive any part of Monica's estate, but because he believes Monica, with her love and generosity, would never allow anyone in the family to feel abandoned. This truth forces Drew to ask painful questions. Did Monica truly see him as part of the family? Or did Jason take it upon himself to alter Monica's wishes? Jason's decision is not just a financial shock but a blow to the already fragile relationship between the two brothers. Drew feels disrespected and hurt, especially since Jason didn't consult him before making the decision. From Jason's perspective, he believes donating the estate to the hospital is the best way to honor Monica and her legacy, but to Drew, this feels like a rejection of his role and value within the family. This difference in perspective quickly escalates the tension between Jason and Drew. Drew, who has always tried to rebuild his life and relationship with the family after returning from captivity under Cyrus and Peter, now faces the feeling of being pushed out. He is forced to confront the reality that, no matter how hard he tries, he is still not valued by the people he once considered family. This not only shakes Drew's trust but also pushes him to question whether he should continue seeking recognition from the Quartermaine family or strike out on his own path. Internal tensions within the Quartermaine family are also inevitable. Some members see Jason's actions as noble, especially since Monica dedicated her life to the hospital and the community. However, others, including Drew, view it as a thoughtless action, especially since Monica always emphasized the importance of family unity. These differences are not only causing a rift between Jason and Drew but are also pushing the Quartermaine family into a new cycle of conflict, where loyalty and trust are being tested to their limits. Drew now faces a tough decision. Will he accept this situation and move on, or will he stand up for what he believes he deserves? If he chooses to confront it, it could further escalate tensions and create a chain of unforeseen consequences. But if he accepts it, he may have to live with the feeling of being cast aside, which could cause him to lose faith in his family relationships. The story between Jason, Drew, and Monica's legacy is not just about the division of assets but about conflicts, trust, and how each member of the family deals with loss and responsibility. Will Jason and Drew find common ground, or will these shocking decisions drive them further apart? The upcoming developments promise to bring intense emotions and dramatic twists as the Quartermaine family faces a turbulent period in its history.